Good evening. Parents all across Utah tonight are deliberating the tough decision to send their kids to school or keep them at home.
We have no easy choices but to try to do what's best for our families. Matt Ruscone found a family that initially decided to send their kids back, but now, Matt, they're not sure what to do.
Yeah, the family's children are in a language immersion program, so you can understand their eagerness to get their kids back to the classroom. But they said it was the state's new school guidelines that ultimately prompted them to rethink that decision. There's nothing quite like learning by doing. But in these unusual times,
we don't know.
The concern for Russell Fugel is where.
What do we feel about them being exposed? What do we feel about them bringing it home? What do we feel about them potentially exposing their teachers?
Still, despite all the questions, the Fugels ultimately decided it would be better to send their 3 children back to the classroom in the Alpine School District, where they had a choice.
And I really want to send my kids back to school. They really want to go back to school.
But Fugel's cautious optimism didn't last.
This great school manual that will help parents and teachers and schools get ideas.
On Thursday, the state released its COVID-19 school manual to offer public health recommendations.
I have confidence that none of our health directors would feel good about a plan that doesn't mitigate risk to the best of our ability.
But the plan didn't make Fugel feel good.
Well, the biggest thing that caught my eye and frightened me was this idea of the modified quarantine.
That's a guideline for students who have come in contact with someone with the virus.
This means that they will be able to attend school if their parents would like them to, as long as they do not have any symptoms.
Dr. Angela Dunn says it's the same process they've used for essential employees, and it works. But it's only added to Fugel's confusion.
No, we haven't decided yet.
About the best place for their children to learn. Fugel also worries about whether the school will notify parents of potential exposure of positive cases. The state's protocol is to recommend a classroom go virtual if there are 3 positive cases in that class, a school to go virtual if there are 15 cases at that school. Guys.
It is a dilemma for many, Matt. Thank you. And to illustrate that, we found another family tonight equally convinced being in school is the only option for their family. So when they found out Salt Lake schools won't open, the Garfield family moved to schools that are.
But right now, yeah, we are going to Davis School District. The value of them being in school for our children is almost outweighs some of the safety risks I have in my mind about COVID.
Robin Garfield has young children with special needs, and she and her husband both work full-time. Homeschool in spring put so much pressure on their family, it was unsustainable. So they'll move in with her dad in Bountiful and reconsider when Salt Lake schools reopen. She says she hopes we can all have patience with each other as parents try to do the best we can. Stay with KSL as we follow what families are going through and the developments and plans from districts. You can see a list of all the school district plans by logging on to KSLTV.com.